I know I need it, but I don't have the time, Chevy. These are the words that I'm hearing from business owners, whether they're in the tech space, non-tech space. They're saying, I know I need to do business development for my business, but Chevy, I don't have the time. And maybe you're telling yourself the same verbiage. Welcome, I'm Chevy, and as your business development consultant and SBIR advisor, I help tech founders like yourself to tap into the federal opportunities. I also help you to build strong and aligned partnership. And most importantly, I help you get your time back. And we're going to be talking about time and how you can leverage your time by having someone like me as your BD come in and support you as your business development strategic partner. If you're new here, welcome. Drop a 1 in the chat. I am Chevy Mac. And this is the Executive Innovation Show where innovation meets funding and execution meets leadership. And I'm here to help you as a tech founder to grow your business as your business development consultant to help you grow in the federal market space, but also through aligned partnership and helping you to get your time back. So come on in, say hello, drop a 1 in the chat if you're new. And as you come in, let us know what you do as in your business so we can connect. Again, this is part of the partnership. This is part of the building that I do with my clients. And I want to talk about the thing that you know you need, but you don't have the time and capacity. And I'm going to share, just conversations I've had this last Friday with a potential business owner who is looking for support of what I do and how I support my clients. So come on in. I'm streaming here right on LinkedIn, which is my go-to platform, along with Facebook. So definitely check me out there. And if you are on YouTube, like, hey, I'm on YouTube, I don't have Facebook. Like some people that I know, they don't have Facebook or don't have LinkedIn. You can catch me on YouTube at the Executive Innovation Show channel. Go there, subscribe, and even afterwards, you're done watching here on LinkedIn, go say hello. But as you come in, drop in the chat what you do. But also, I want to, ask you, like, when was the last time you said to yourself, I know I need business development support, but I don't have the time to do it. And I haven't made it a priority to bring someone in this position. You're not alone. And we're going to talk about that. So I get it. And even last week, I talked about how business owners are so bogged down in all the things. And yes, I'm going to reiterate that, bring it back to the forefront, because all of that encompasses your time, my friend, whether you are serving clients, whether you are going out to conferences, whether you are networking, whether you're putting your own events on. And as a tech founder, likely you're in delivery mode, you're in like work mode, you're in execution mode. So when it comes to truly building that pipeline of federal opportunities, it's there, but it's not truly there because you don't have a dedicated person to do such for you. And the conversation that I am having with tech founders and non-tech founders is there's opportunities everywhere. Okay. And we understand that in the federal market, whether you're at the state level, there's opportunities everywhere. And they're being pulled in so many different directions right now. So imagine as a tech founder, you are moving, doing all the things, you're serving clients, you got phone calls, you got meetings on top of meetings on top of meetings, okay? And I know you're tired of having all these meetings and you want to really spend your time as a CEO to operate, function, and execute as a CEO. But when your time is consumed with so many things because you're wearing so many hats, there's overload, there's mental overload. And in order to reduce that mental overload for that prefrontal cortex, which is our executive functioning brain, is we need to give ourselves time. And that is what I do as your BD. I give you back that time to really focus on decision-making things, focus on family, focus on self, your mental clarity, because you have time to think, you have time to process, you have time to reflect. So even though you may not have the time right now, imagine if someone like me come into your business to support you as your strategic business development partner who goes out and identify those federal opportunities on your behalf while you are truly focused on deliverables. You're truly focused on serving your clients. You're truly focused on building those intentional connection that you've had on your list for the last 6 months to saying that, hey, I got to follow up. You have time to focus on those things that are already in your pipeline. So instead of going out to spend more time tapping into new opportunities, you have someone like me who is doing that for you. Hey, Jennifer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hello. Thank you. She said, hello, Queen Overload is so real. Yes. And I know you've definitely been in that space as a BD. So if you want to drop any insight that you want to share with the audience, please do. Because as the BD, we have the opportunity, we have the time to go out and find those opportunities because that's our job. That's our responsibility. That is why you hired us to go out and find those opportunities. So as a CEO who is wearing the many hats, plus you might be a husband, a wife, because I'm not just speaking to male tech founders, I'm speaking to women tech founders and women business owners as well. You have kids. A lot of times the kids are with who? The mom. So my goal is to help you reduce the overwhelm that you're dealing with right now. And that means coming in and giving you back that time. I had a call with a potential client last Friday, and they were they're in the scale mode. And a lot of businesses, you've already passed that gap of, you've been in business for 5 years, you're at the 6, 7, 8, 10-year mark, and you're looking to scale and grow. But you want to do it differently. You don't want to do it hustling. You don't want to do it burnt out. You want to do it with mental clarity. You want to do it with excitement, with great energy, with joy, but also you want to be present as well too. So from what the person shared with me on our call, they're looking for someone to do the BD for them. Because what they said was like, Shevvy, I don't have the time. And I get it. I understand. And this person's not the only person. I've had multiple conversations with individuals, business owners we know we need this. We have not made it a priority. We have been thinking about it, but we don't have the time. We don't have the time. And that's where I come in and I give you back that priceless time that you know that you want back to help you bring those opportunities in. So imagine me coming in, you really focusing on what you need to focus on. And you have opportunities coming through your door, coming to your desk, coming into your inbox without you doing the work. All you have to say is, hey, yes or no, we want to move forward with this proposal, this potential partnership. Let's go ahead and coordinate that call, set up that call, Shevvy. That is what I do. I make it easier for you to create and tap into those opportunities. All right, let's see what Jennifer said. She said, we are the professional matchmakers that are constantly looking for a meaningful partnership. Keyword, meaningful partnerships that result in a win-win relationship for businesses and their clients. Well said, Jennifer. This is exactly what we do. We are really focused on how can we make sure that we bring in aligned partnership, because sometimes it may not just be just the federal opportunities in the sense of writing a proposal. It's that partnership. It's where it takes you beyond what you thought could happen in your business. And I will share, and I'm going to be sharing more about this. I just had an amazing conversation yesterday. Again, me doing what I do, what I love, what I enjoy is bringing businesses together that are in alignment to where they can not only create federal opportunities, but also together, two businesses joining, creating MOUs to where they can support each other to scale and grow financially, but also the workload is also shared. So yes, love that. Thank you for sharing that, Jennifer. It's all about that professional matchmaking. And that is what we do. And if you are telling yourself, and you've been telling yourself over and over again, I don't have the time. And maybe you're not telling it to, saying it to me, you're saying it to your partner, your significant other, your team member, like, we need to do X, Y, and Z. I don't have the time. You're telling them you don't have the time. You're telling your CEO you don't have the time. I'm telling you, bring in a strategic business development partner. Let it be me. If not, let it be someone else that you can trust. And you know that this person can actually deliver what he or she is saying. Because the purpose of that BD is to help you leverage your time back. And that means when I say leverage your time, you have time to spend time with your kids and be truly present. We know school is out, summer is here. And when it's summertime, what happens? The family want to take vacation. We want to go out of town. And the kid's going to say, Mom, Dad, are you on the phone? Are you doing business? I want you to be like, no, I'm here with you. Okay. It allows you to spend quality time with your significant other, whether that's your partner, your husband, your wife. This is the impact of having someone on your team as your BD to take on that load to where you get to focus on the things that are truly important to you, the things that matter long term. The business is important, the business is needed, but the family time is what truly matters. Your mental capacity, your quality of life is what truly matters. And by getting your time back, by bringing someone as me, like me, into your business to help you, is going to give you that. And when you have that, you are now able to be more focused. You have more clarity to execute and deliver in your business. Support your clients to the best level possible because you're not thinking about, oh my goodness, I have to go find opportunities. Guess what? You got someone like me doing that for you. So no more saying, I don't have the time, because now you have someone on your team who is doing the BD aspect of your business to help your company grow and scale. So if you are in the position where you're like, time is of the essence and you want your time back, then I do invite you to reach out to me. You can send me a DM with the word ready. I have 4 openings for 4 tech founders. And if you're like, well, Shevvy, I'm not a tech founder, reach out to me. Okay. Because more likely you still need BD BD support. And I would love to just kind of have a conversation, connect with you and see how I can support you in that space. So no more saying, I don't have the time. This is the time that you make the time to say, hey, I need someone, even if it's just a conversation. You don't have to make a decision. You can just have a conversation with me to see how I can truly support you, because this is the time when federal spending is being ramped up. Okay. If you understand the government, you know, by September 30th, those funds got to get spent. Yes, things are being cut, but at the end of the day, there's still a budget. There's still money that has to be spent. So if you're looking to tap into those opportunities now, I do invite you to reach out to me. Let's get on the call, because this is the perfect timing to set yourself up and position your company not only for federal opportunities, but also for partnership opportunities as well too. All right, Jennifer said there's also the duplicate benefit of accessing your network and your network's network. Yes. So again, it's not only the federal opportunity, it's also about really tapping into your network and their network, because it's a ladder. But you don't have time for that. So that's where myself come in to help and support you with that. So thank you for that, Jennifer. Yes, we have to look at how do we leverage our network, but our network as well too. And that's where I go out and I find the individuals, I find the company, and I bring that person along with my clients, or you, if you were my client, and I set up the call, I facilitate the call, and then decisions are being made to say, hey, we see alignment, there's partnership, let's discuss MOUs, let's discuss, NDAs and so forth. So this is what I love to do. We did it yesterday. I am looking forward to see how these two companies expand and sustain themselves together. And if you're in that space where you're like, hey, I'm looking for this type of opportunity, I'm looking for quality, I'm looking for not just to tap into any federal opportunities, but I'm looking to tap into aligned opportunities with the federal government, also with partnership, then I invite you, reach out, let's start a conversation, let's have a call and see how I can support you. And I can understand where you're at. And if I cannot support you, then I will tell you that. But no more saying, I don't have the time for a BD support, because it is essential for your business growth if you are really spending your time and looking to grow in the federal market. Okay. So if you're watching this later on, #replay, drop it in the chat if you have any questions, or you can send me a DM directly with any questions that you may have. But again, thank you for joining me, Jennifer. Thank you for being here and sharing your insight as well. And drop in the chat what you do. Maybe there's someone watching this later on who may love to be a part of your network. You're the partnership plug. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I love to connect people who are really in alignment, and that is a win for me. If I can connect individuals, whether it's to get a job, create a partnership. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah. So, like I said, Jennifer, drop in the chat what you do, because again, people do watch this later on #replay. And this is part of the partnership. This is part of creating opportunities by dropping what you do. And there may be someone in the comments or someone watching or coming back later on that say, hey, I need to reach out to Jennifer. I need to reach out to, Shevvy, whatever the case may be. So drop it in the chat, share what you do. And again, as a tech founder, as a business owner, this is your time to bring in someone who you can trust, bring in someone who can deliver, but also bring in someone who gives you back your time, who can help you make things easier as you process, as you make decisions, as you execute. Because with my background of being in, retired Air Force of 22 plus years, I understand the stress and the overwhelm that comes with running a business. Yes, I didn't have my business in the military, but I was running large teams, operations, whether that's in combat, stateside. So I understand the pressure to still execute and get things done, but still remain calm under all the craziness. Okay. So reach out to me. And as always, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Jennifer, again, for joining, sharing your insight. And if you're watching this #replay, tune in next Wednesday for the Executive Innovation Show. And I am Shevvy, and as your business development and SBIR consultant, I help tech founders like yourself to execute federal opportunities, create amazing aligned partnership, but also get you your time back. And if you're looking for BD, reach out to me, send me a DM. And again, thank you for joining. But before I go, Jennifer said she helps connect organizations with great veteran candidates in the engineering, technician, and leadership lane. So if you are looking for a job, a career in the engineering, technician, and leadership lane, connect to her. Okay, connect to her. And also you can drop your info in there, whether it's your email or you can send her a DM directly. That will be great. And yeah, so thank you for sharing that. Love, love, love that. All right, friends. Thank you all so much for joining me here on LinkedIn, but also on YouTube and Facebook. Invite a friend for next Wednesday, and I will see you all later. Bye.